now and reset during the break.
Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass.
Vieri really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played out towards the right wing. Decent progress down the left. Defending was strong and firm. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Palmeiras go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Terminou o primeiro tempo. Tenho certeza de que nosso time vai conseguir virar.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Palmeiras carrying a one-goal lead. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. Messi's cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Puskás. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Brilliantly cut out. Davids. Oh, there's a probing ball. Albert Ferrer. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's straight offside. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Davids. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Kukçu. Xavi Alonso. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Otto. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. And it's been played through. He is through here. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Santos choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cruyff quietly revving up. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, perfectly measured that. Takes a shot! He's scored! Santos are all square. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Neymar. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's been given away. A probing pass. Chips it through. And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Puskás. Bale. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a searching pass. Albert Ferrer is in a really good position out wide. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
He's going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Albert Ferrer really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Roberto Carlos. Palmeiras finding their passes. Bale. And he's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Palmeiras take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. And a shot! Kukçu. Now it's Puskás. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.